Hi everyone, this is Lavinia here. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I have never made a video before. This is because I haven't had the confidence or the setup. But anyway, I posted something on our Facebook group today for the demonstrators, and Patty Farrell very kindly asked if I would share how I made the flower on this lovely gift bag. Now you're going to have to bear with me because, as I said, I've never done this before, so it may all go very pear-shaped. Anyway, this flower is made with circles, and we have a great circle punch to do this with, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And this is sort of, I guess, origami. It's an accordion fold, and it uses some retired DSP, which is designer series paper, but you could do this with any paper really. In fact, it should be paper because the thicker the paper, the harder it is to fold. So anyway, I'm going to put this to one side. I'm going to show you what I've used. So this is our 2 1/4 inch punch. It's in our new catalogue, and it's great because it punches through quite a few layers. So I've already punched out some circles, as here, but I'm just going to show you. This is an A4 piece of copy paper that I folded in 4, and all you're going to do is you're going to slide in your paper and punch, and that's 4 layers cut in one. Okay, so it's very simple. Sorry, like I said, bear with me. So I've already pre-done some of these, but I'm going to show you one from scratch. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your circle and you're going to fold it in half and give it a bit of a crease. And then you're going to open it out and fold it in half the other way, making sure your lines line up there. I don't know if you can see that well enough. And then you're just going to squeeze down one side, okay? Don't fold down the other side because otherwise you're going to get a creased petal on the outside. Okay, so that's all there is to that. Now we're going to stamp the half that isn't creased, and to do that I have used our lovely new in colour called Berry Burst, and I have used the foliage stamp from Sheltering Tree. Okay, this is a great set, very useful, but I love this for backgrounds. But of course you can use any background you like. As you can see, it's been well used. For some reason I can never get any pinky or reddy colours out, no matter how well I clean my stamps. So I'm just going to do one of these. I'm going to get some paper to mask half of this. Yes, I know I could do this on my grid paper, but I don't want to waste it. I'm sure there's many people out there just like me that do that as well. Right, so ink up your stamp and then just plant it down randomly. So now you've got half a stamped circle. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to fold in these quarters towards your stamped image. So when you push it in, it's already wanting to do that all by itself. Now, if you turn it over to the back, you can see if it's not folding all the way to the corner. If it's not, just use your nail and just press it in. And then you do the other one. And that's your basic shape. I'm hoping that you can see this. So, as I said, I did prep some earlier. So I've got 3 already glued. I'm going to fold the rest of these so you can get a few more chances to watch what I'm doing. But it is really quite simple. Like I said, if it doesn't fold all the way, just push it in with your nail or a tool if you don't have nails. So this is a technique that I actually only just found out recently. And I thought I'd give it a try. I had this great circle punch. I thought that would be perfect for making the circles. When I watched it being done, somebody was cutting out circles by hand. Well, I don't know if you've ever tried that. It's a nightmare. I can never cut anything quite in a circular shape. Right, so we're not going to glue this. We're only going to use a very small bit of glue, because otherwise your shape isn't going to be very good. I'm just going to glue them all up first, make life easier for myself. I hope I'm still in shot. Like I said, please forgive me if I'm making a total pig's ear of this. Oh, speaking of pigs, do you guys like this little piggy stamp set? I'm just loving it. I'm going to be making some stuff with that later. Right. Whoop. So then you just fold these together. If a little bit of glue comes out, just wipe it off. And I hope I'm still in shot. I think so. This is the most rudimentary setup that you can imagine. If you could see how my iPad was set up to film this, you would be in stitches. Anyway, maybe one day if I make more videos, I might actually get myself a proper setup. Right, so now we have 6 of these pieces. And all we're going to do now is glue them together. So obviously this is the center. So we're going to put some glue, along here. And we're going to glue our first piece to it, like so. By the way, I know these look a little flat, but we'll shape them after we've glued them. Right, so that's 3 already done. So you can see this is quite quick. And it's a really nice way, if you've got somebody who doesn't have a die cutting machine and doesn't want to invest in one, then they can still make 3D objects with punches, and they're very versatile. I mean, the 2 1/4 inch circle punch is great also for punching out sentiments to layer onto cards, and for highlighting elements on a card. Well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you, you're demonstrators, you know all this already. Alright, we're almost done now. Last bit. I'm sorry, you will take a bit more time over this if you're doing this at home, but you get the idea. Okay, and then you can just fluff these up a bit so you get the gist. Now with this one, what I've done is I've just stamped the center for them from the daisy flower, which is from the Daisy Delight set, so you can see here, and then I've cut that out with a 1/2 inch circle punch, and I've just domed it a little bit with an embossing tool and stuck it on the middle of the flower. I think it looked quite nice. To do the leaves, we're going to just do a simple accordion fold using a triangle of paper. So I'm going to show you that now. So basically you're going to take a 3 1/2 inch square, and then you're going to cut it along the diagonal so that you get 2 triangular pieces. So here we go, here's my triangle. And again, I'm going to hope that this is going to go okay. You might want to score this if you were doing this at home, but with paper it should be relatively easy to fold. So I'm sure you've all seen an accordion fold before. I'm just going to do it really quickly so you get an idea of what's involved. We used to do this a lot as kids at school, make all sorts of things by folding things into an accordion and then just shaping it. You can probably imagine if this was any thicker than copy paper, this would actually be quite hard to fold. Unfortunately, with copy paper, we're almost done. Right, this is not going to look as nice as the ones on the bag because it's done quite roughly. Anyway, so now you have your accordion. You're going to fold the long sides together. So you're just going to press in here. Okay, so you get this kind of shape. I'm going to get a bit of glue. And glue those together. And try not to stick myself to it as well. And there you go, there's your leaf shape. So that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if it's okay, because as I said, I've never done this before. I hope you enjoyed it, you learned something, and I might do one of these again soon. Take care, bye!